so much soul, about to bust out the room. All different flavors, way more than 32. Come with these shoes, you can't mess with these dudes. Nike Reeboks, about soccer knees. Golden Gooses on dudes, it's crazy. Converse can laugh, make like easy.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Soul Brother, hosted by yours truly, Flex Luther. And today, guys, we are blessed with a guest. What's up? What's new? And how you feeling, my guy?
What's up, man? I appreciate the invite, man. It's a blessing to be here.
Absolutely, man. You already know I had to have you on, man. There's just certain people that you just gotta have on, and you're definitely one of those people.
Appreciate that.
But before we get too far into it, introduce yourself and let the people know a little something about yourself.
For everybody who doesn't know, I'm Brian, but I go by B or 23BC. Been in the sneaker game for a long time, man. Like, been heavy since like 2005, 2006. That's when I really got into it. But fell in love with sneakers at a young age due to watching players actually play in the sneakers that they wore. So that was huge for me growing up. Being able to see people wear the things that I couldn't afford as of yet. But I told myself I'm going to make it one day and I'll be able to do all the things that I wanted to do, and I did. So here I am years later, still doing what I love.
I like it, man. That's what it's about, man. Being able making a goal and reaching that goal, and having other people watch.
For sure, man. For sure. I was the person watching for years, man. So I know how it goes. It just takes time.
Yeah. You just wait your turn, man. And, it happens. All due time. It's all about the time.
Sure.
But let's get into it. So first, we'll start off with what pair did you wear on feet today?
Nothing too crazy today. I got off work, came home, ran out. I wore some shoes today. So
I like it.
Nothing too crazy. Just something very chill, but it still gets the job done. You don't see them too often. So the patent leather still good on these. Always one of my favorite pairs. So, yep, just something light today.
Yeah, I like it. So if you're not familiar with the pod, whenever I have a guest on, I like to tie in my what's on feet and my showcase shoe to kind of like their personality and their persona online. So of course I had to peel out the Air Jordan 15, the Billie Eilish.
Clean.
Yeah.
Clean.
Now I know there are gonna be some rebuttals out there. But everybody wasn't into the Jordans after 14, No. I feel like that's a certain thing that kind of just popped up all of a sudden, which, it's cool. I ain't mad. I ain't hating. I ain't mad.
Hey, man, I agree, man. The more the merrier right now. And we need all we can get.
Yeah. I got these for a crazy steal. I got these way under retail. Nobody was really checking for these when they released, and definitely not after the release. But this is my only Air Jordan 15 in my collection, and it's not because I don't like the Air Jordan 15. It's just because we haven't seen it. I really got into sneakers around 09, 2010, and we really didn't see a lot throughout that time. And then we got this one in the first time in years. And I just recently kind of started doing going back, reaching back and grabbing pairs, but. That's the pair I went with today, the Air Jordan 15 Billie Eilish collaboration.
Great choice. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Have you seen we got was it the 16s for the youth 16s that we just did?
Love those. I'm big into seeing different things. I mean, as many people know, I'm the odd one out of the sneaker world. I prefer 15 through 23 versus 1 through 14. It's just a me thing. I have no problem with that. Of course, I have all the other stuff, it's more. It's not like I don't like it. It's just for some reason I like what I like, and a lot of different silhouettes have sentimental values to me. Especially like growing up, like I related certain time periods to certain shoes or certain people to certain shoes. And it just happened to be those shoes were 15, 16, 17, 18, and so on. So I
Mhm.
just never really changed. I didn't want to like buy into the hype of, oh, I have to wear this, I have to wear that.
Mhm.
And then also I mean, at that time I was getting way more attention wearing the stuff that everybody wasn't wearing.
Mhm.
So it was just like, I'm gonna stand out regardless. Like it's gonna be 10 people in a crowd wearing a Air Jordan 4, and I'm gonna be the only one wearing an Air Jordan 20. And everybody's gonna come to me and
Mhm.
ask me about my shoes versus what everybody's wearing on that end. So in that sense, I just always like to be different. I always like to stand out, and I just like what I like.
Yeah, it's it's weird to look at it now. You look at the sneaker game and where everything was kind of like you wanted that net breaker. You kind of want people to be like, "Oh, what are those?" And now it's kind of like, "Nah, where would you use the release date? Put them on, you know." And I
Yeah,
come from a time where you kind of put it up. You put it up for about 3 or 6 months because you know everybody gonna pop out with that
wear it
new
out,
release.
right? Yep,
Yeah, the day of that first 2 3 weeks is gonna be all Space Jam 11s. So
yep,
I would just keep mine put up for about 3 or 6 months, 3 to 6 months, and then pull them out while everybody else done busted, dirty up, and they're kind of like, "Dang, when'd you get those? You just got?" Nah, I got them on release date. I just put
right.
mine up, you know.
Nah, nah, man, I totally agree with that, man. But like you said, man, like in those days, like we wanted to be different. Like
Mhm.
we wanted to wear that
Mhm.
one pair that everyone was like, oh man, where you get those, or how'd you
Mhm.
find those, or man. But like now, like I mean, it's not a bad thing because the culture has grown. I mean, because at one point
Mhm.
in time, everybody thought we were crazy. Like I remember, like you spent how much or how many pair do you have, and all this other stuff. And now it's just like everybody's a sneakerhead.
Mhm.
Everybody is in the sneakers.
Mhm.
And again, it's not a bad thing, but it's changed a lot.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely, pros and cons to how, just how it was, before there were pros and cons, but we have our pros and cons now. Like you said, before it was kind of like, you got how many pairs of shoes? And
Right.
now the response is, oh, do you have those black and white ones that just came out 3 days ago that everybody was going crazy for? People start kind of naming the pairs and stuff. But before it was kind of like, you got how many pairs? And you spent how much on them?
Right.
Yeah, so
Right.
definitely time has definitely changed. But you spoke of what you go by on Instagram, which is 23 BC. Um, what's the meaning behind it?
So it's a couple meanings actually.
Mm-hmm.
2 3 BC. It's just a play on numbers and letters.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the 2 and the 3, and you got
Mm-hmm.
the B and the C. So ABC and 2 and 1 2 3. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just a 2 3 up top and a BC at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really what it was, just something different.
Mm-hmm.
Um, also, when I first started the page, it was me and a friend of mine, and we weren't sure what we wanted the page to be. And
Mm-hmm.
my name started with a B, her name started with a C, but our career paths went
Mm-hmm.
left and right. I mean, but not in a bad way. Like she's very
Yeah.
successful, and I'm very successful as well, too. So it's just like she didn't have the time and all this other stuff. And like at one point, I didn't have the time. I'm still trying to find time to get back into the sneaker world. I have been like gone for some time now, just trying to like, all right, we got to get back into it. Got to get back into it. I mean, because I genuinely love it. It's just like, man, between job, career, school, like everything is like all at one time. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm slowly getting back into things. But yeah, just a 2 3 BC is really just a play on letters and numbers.
I like it, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you what I thought it stood for. So like with the timeline BC and AD. So I'm thinking like you were kind of doing a play on words of like you being before your time. Like 23 BC before
Now that's
before. Yeah.
no, it's pretty cool though. I ain't gonna lie, like it's pretty cool. I like that, and I might run with that a little later.
But the whole time I'm thinking like that's actually pretty
Nah,
dope. He kind of like, hey, I was before my time, 23 BC. You know what I'm saying? But
and
yeah,
that's kind of cool, man. I'm not even gonna lie, that is pretty cool. But yeah, man, we had a lot
yeah.
of different ideas what we wanted to do with this page. It's just more so
hmm
timing and life. But hey, man, here we are.
I've seen that you I don't know if you just started. I've kind of just now start seeing that the Jordan's out to 14. What's your plan behind that? What's the thought behind that?
So my goal is to just highlight the pairs that I
Hmm.
feel like are forgotten.
Yeah.
And I'm going through every pair. So every release pair, 15 to 20, 15 to 23, I want to be able to
Hmm.
sit back and just talk about, give the behind the scenes stories, talk to some of the designers, get their feedback, how they felt about it, things of
Hmm.
that nature. Again, it's just like I just want to do something completely different. I get tired, well, not really get tired, but like we all
Hmm.
see the same thing over and over and over, and I would like, Flora. I couldn't find a page that had the stuff like I wanted to see. So if I can't find it,
Mm.
then why not create it? And
Yeah.
again, I'm starting to get back into the swing of things. I know I've been away from that page for like 3 or 4 months right now, but
Hmm.
I am lining some things up. Certain people are watching that page, so it's just time for me to keep doing what I've been doing and just helping everybody understand. Like, nah, like
Hmm.
there's a market for this stuff.
For sure.
Um,
Yeah.
I think a lot of these brands like they get scared too. Like, and we don't want to risk no money. I mean, I'm just being
Hmm.
real. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's kind of tough for everybody right now.
Yeah.
So if I could show everybody, like, nah, man, like there's a following. I mean, which everybody knows, everybody sees it now. But I'm just adding that special touch that only I can do to it.
Hmm. Yeah. No. Absolutely, man. Um. Why do you feel you personally? Why do you feel like these stories matter?
Man, because honestly, at one point in time, these stories was all I had. Like when I was younger,
Mm.
I didn't physically have the shoes, but I could tell you the stories about it. I could tell you the stories of seeing MJ playing in certain pairs. I could tell you the stories of seeing KG playing in the Garnett ones or all these different things. Just like these were the stories that I had. And I feel like at one point in time, like it was all about money. All these brands
Hmm.
when it was like I'm a sell, I'm a sell, I'm a sell, I'm a sell, I'm a sell. Like the story was lost. The reason behind it was lost. Everything was just
Hmm.
oversaturated. So now they put so much stuff on the market. Now it's just sitting. But now we want to emphasize the story. Now we want to
Hmm.
get people more involved in the culture itself, or actually give people a reason to, oh man, I like this because of this, instead of, oh man, he got it, so I need it. But
Hmm.
now, like, he don't got it, nor you don't got it, so it's not selling. So
Hmm.
now, like you see these brands, they're focusing on the content, or they put more thought into it. Like how can we resonate to the buyer?
Hmm.
And the only way that you can really do that is through a story. It's like
Hmm.
they're not reaching down and grabbing you; they're telling you something, so you have to buy into that. So
Hmm.
the stories have always mattered, but now in a time, it's just like I need a reason to spend my money. Like I'm just not
Yeah.
going to just buy it no more. Like it's been released 3 and 4 times. Like it's the same shoe 3 and 4 times.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
it's literally here. So it's just like, okay, well, how can I get such and such to rebuy it? I have to tell a story now. I
Yeah.
mean, so I feel the story is important on a whole lot of different ways, but
Hmm.
honestly, it's like it helped me connect to certain pairs.
So when did you start like showcasing your love and your passion and your collection on social media?
Honestly, I started late.
Hmm.
Um, I've had a big collection for years, and never really had like a desire to really
Hmm.
show it. Um, I probably didn't really like jump on Instagram with it to like ah, it might have been like maybe 2019, but like I've always had a big collection, and I think I mean for like a good 2 years or 2 or 3 years, I had like maybe 800 followers. So like it wasn't like a big thing. It was just like cool, and then out of nowhere,
Yeah.
it
To the
just
moon.
took off. Like I posted like it was a pine green 15, and it was over after that. It was over. So
Mm-hmm.
the page just took off on its own.
I like it, man. I'm sort of in the same boat. Like I've been collecting and buying sneakers since like '09, and I didn't really hop online with it until like 2020.
Hmm.
Um, and honestly, it was a huge adjustment for me. Just getting to know the people within the space and just the politics behind it and stuff like that. Because like I've always just been just buying the sneaker. Like,
Yep.
I've never really looked into like this person wrote the story for it or this person designed it. Like I knew the person that designed it, but like I never thought of like, let me go on Instagram and follow the person that
True.
designed this shoe. So once I got online and I started seeing like how things moved, it was a huge adjustment for me, and I still kind of feel that way, especially when it comes to like seating and stuff like that. Because in my mind, I'm like, I was buying sneakers 10 years, 12 years before like I ever got in front of the camera, start pressing record, like, hey, I got this pair. So it was definitely an adjustment for me. Do you feel? How do you feel social media? Do you feel social media amplifies the progression of telling these stories? When it comes to putting your showcasing your shoe and your passion for
I think it does.
it.
Um, Social media has brought a lot to the culture, good and bad. Um, I feel like there are a lot of people within this space who are just in it just to be popular. It's not really who they are. But at the same time, this platform does give anybody an opportunity to show who they really are.
Mm-hmm.
So, as much as I think that social media could be bad for the community, it's just as much as good. You just kind of like sift through it, and then if you follow long enough, I don't think you'll see who's real and who's not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just like you said, with all the everybody wants like a brand collab or a deal, and this, and that. Like, I don't know. That kind of like takes the fun out of it at times. But
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, when you get to a certain level, it's kind of hard not to feel like you're deserving. I know like, I fell into that mode uh, one time. I felt
Mm-hmm.
like if people at the brand are telling me stuff, okay, cool. Like, I mean, why not me? And then you can see it
Mm-hmm.
happen to other people, and it's just like, oh man. And then I don't know, this reality will check you. It's like, hey, you gotta realize like why you do what you do. I mean, you were doing this
Mm-hmm.
way
Mm-hmm.
before this was even a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so the change now, like, you'll be fake, and that's one thing that I won't be. And then like I actually took a little break just because just getting some things, you know what I mean, together and just like not meaning it. I mean, it's not even that serious. So I mean, but the content, man, like just trying to stay active and trying to stay in the algorithm, that'll do it to you as well because you want the most people to be able to see your passion. But
Mm-hmm.
the way it's set up now, it's like if you're not constantly posting and you're not doing this, like I went from like having 6 to 8 million views a month to like 100K. So it's
Yeah.
just like, I mean, but hey, it's like I'm just good. I'm just now trying to get my rhythm back. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, it's just like I don't feel like I'm forcing myself. Like I post something when I want to post something. It's just like now it's more so like I have nothing to prove.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like this is me regardless. I mean, whether with social media or off social media, you'll catch me in Walmart and something crazy. You know what I mean, so it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, like this is really who I am.
Yeah, for sure. There definitely times where you have to readjust and kind of step back. There's been multiple times I've kind of got caught up in like the social media aspect
Yep,
of it, and just kind of like the back and forth, and like trying to call out the ones that I feel are not real, or and it's kind of like I had to like readjust myself because in my personal life I see somebody with some sneakers on that like, oh, if I see someone in some sneakers that I'm like, you're really not. That you got those pairs because they released today. I wouldn't go up to the person and be like, "You're not part of the culture." So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that online either. So whatever the however
that's
things
true.
fall within online is however they fall. And then I give people show them give them their love, and I'm just like the algorithm will take care of you.
That's true, man. And I've never been one uh t- to make it seem like I'm the end all be all or the
Mhm.
final decision. I keep a lot of my thoughts, I mean, to myself about what I feel.
Mhm.
And I give people their grace. Like, amen, continue to do what you're doing, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing. And
Mhm.
we don't have to cross paths if we don't need to cross paths. Like, so there's no need for me to go out my way to tell you what I think about you if it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like I could be nobody to you and you could be nobody to me. So there's no
Mhm.
reason for us to put any kind of energy into that whatsoever.
Mhm.
So it's just, I don't know, that's just been a me thing. I've always just keep things moving, man. I mean, when it comes to it, like, all right, well, I mean, if it's cool, if it's really like that, then
Mhm.
pull the sneakers out. Like, we can end this. Like, there's no need to go back and forth. Like, all right,
Yeah, yeah.
pull the sneakers out. I mean,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of the day, hey, man, this is what we do, and this is what I've been doing. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
bet on me 1,000% of the time. And win or
Mhm.
lose, I'm always bet on me. So
Yeah.
that's just how
Nah,
I
I
view
like
it.
it. Nah, that's definitely how we should. That's definitely how we should view it. Do you feel social media has made us better consumers or better collectors?
Mm, that's a great question. Um, I think it shine light on collectors because we've always been
Mhm.
consumers.
Yeah.
So it's just more so like, okay, well, this person does this person does that. It's like we've always been buying sneakers.
Yeah.
Like some of the biggest collectors I know don't really be on social media like that, and they have insane collections. So like they've always been buying, but it's just more
Mhm.
so like they have no desire to share. But
Mhm.
it has allowed us to build groups and communities where we didn't think it would exist. Like I know I've been places, I've been like recognized. I'm just like, there's no way in the world that I don't think I'd ever cross paths with you. I mean, but you know who I am just off of a shoe.
Mhm.
But like that allowed me to bridge a gap. Oh man, well like you have this and I have this, so let's build something together. So I just feel like it's it shined a light on a lot of things. I don't think there's a right answer to that,
Yeah.
honestly, because it works in both ways.
Yeah, you talk about being invited and being part of being part of these groups of being spoken and in these rooms, and I know that you were able to go to a special event sponsored and hosted by Aaron Cooper. Stories that matter. Can you shed some light on your experience with that event and how it felt? Being invited and being part of that.
That was an amazing experience for me. Um, I've never been one to like be invited like
Hmm.
that. This was new for me. I don't know what people think, but I'm still new to this game in certain aspects. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not at all the events or anything like that. Hey
Uh-huh.
man, I wish I could be, honestly.
For sure.
There were a lot of events I wish I would have got invited to or I wish I had the time to go to. But that event was special. Um just a lot of like-minded collectors being together. I think
Mhm.
for me, guys I talked to for years and just never actually met. So it's
Mhm.
just more so like, oh man, like I remember me and you, like we traded on eBay like 10 years ago, or oh man, I bought this from you, or oh man, well, this is my shoe, and oh man, it's in your hands now, and it's just like
Mhm.
stuff like that, man. Just being able to meet with like-minded collectors and people who have been doing this for a long time, and like y'all have a lot of similar stories, but the webs themselves have just never connected until then. So
Mhm.
that was the coolest thing for me about it.
Like, what was like what was one thing that you took away from that event?
Oh man, the biggest thing for me was meeting Wilson. Wilson Smith has been a huge inspiration to me. When I was a kid, flipping through the Jordan Brand magazine and then seeing a
Mhm.
black designer, like whoa, like oh no way, like this guy
Yeah.
designed this shoe. Oh man,
Mhm.
it was awesome for me. Like I said at that time, like I didn't have the money to buy the sneakers that I loved, but like to see like wait, there's a black shoe designer. Like that was the coolest thing in the world to me. So
Mhm.
I have been following Wilson for a long time, and then like to actually meet him and to tell him these stories too. It's just like, hey man, you inspired me so much. You're a big
Mhm.
reason why I'm in this shoe game. You designed my favorite shoe, the Air Jordan 17. So it's just more so of it was a full circle moment from me. So
Mhm.
that's one of the major things that I took out of it. And then also like I didn't realize like a lot of people knew who I was. So it's more so like, oh man, we finally get to meet. I'm just like, oh man, I didn't know you wanted to meet me. So it's just I'm just being honest. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hey man, I feel like I'm just like everybody else. I'm gonna be
Mhm.
truthful. Like I don't know. Like I've never been one to like, oh, I'm high and my I'm not that person.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
nah, nope. But I don't know. It's
Yeah.
cool to have that feeling.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's one of the good things and what's special about social media. That it does kind of get these people that you wouldn't run into every day, and at your local Walmart, or just to your local sneaker event or release, that you can able to meet up with these people, have these conversations, and as well, become that notable person within the community. I think that's one of those special things about social media, that it helps create the community. It helps spread that feeling throughout just your personal circle. It's people that you haven't met, it's just people that you've met online, or you kind of seen, you posted something and they come in and like, hey man, this is fire. You get to meet that person, as to
For
where
sure. Yep.
you wouldn't if you wouldn't online. So I appreciate that event, and what they're doing over there. Um just seeing all you guys get together, because most of these guys I follow anyway, so to see you guys all in the same room and y'all chopping it up, and that just on the outside looking in is cool. So I can only imagine how that was in real time.
Yep. And then you get to argue with the people. So we can get to a certain level of buying.
Uh-huh.
Like you know who has what. Like
Mhm.
like there's certain pairs that it's not a lot of pairs out there. So oh man,
Mhm.
well he got those. I'm just
Mhm.
like, hey man, like I need that. It's just like, well, I need that. So it's more so like you
Mhm.
get to finally argue with the people who has the stuff that you need.
Mhm.
So and that was another cool thing about it.
Nah, that's dope. As we talk about, you saying you don't go out to every event, and you want to. There's obviously there's always talk about being outside and showing that you're outside and being at these events. Do you ever feel like we're at a point where we're kind of documenting what we're going through rather than actually experiencing the experience?
Oh, for sure. I think being outside, um, if you're able to, it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because a completely different experience than it being on social media. I mean, so
Mhm.
the whole phrase of being outside is not a negative thing. I think people kind of try to make it be a negative thing
Mhm.
or like a bad thing. Nah, like it's never been a bad thing about being outside and like actually putting your pairs on and like actually wearing
Mhm.
what you're supposed to like. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Like it's just a different kind of feeling. Like I remember one time, man, like I remember when the Yeezy ones came out and like I
Mhm.
got them and just actually wearing them
Mhm.
and like everybody knowing what they were. It's just like that's a completely different feeling than you actually post a picture you holding the shoe.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's night and day. Or like if I wear like a Jordan 17 out and everybody wearing this, it's just like I just smoked everybody in here. So it's
Mhm.
just like, or like I can post the shoe. Like, hey man, like it's cool to hold a shoe and post it, but man, when you put it on and you go
Mhm.
outside and you do what you're supposed to do with the shoe, hey man, it's just a night and day. So I mean, to me, it's very important. Like it's very important, man, because hey man, if you love it, then go love the shoe. Like go
Mhm.
love the experience. Go love that feeling. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, yo, it's cool to I take pictures of shoes all the time. But
Mhm.
like I said, at any given time or day, hey, I could be anywhere and you'll see me in something crazy. Just because I still love that feeling.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, for sure. It again, it's one of those things that you kind of you grow into, you kind of see become a thing. Like I said, I really didn't hop online till later on, and I really didn't start like consuming sneaker content maybe to around like 2015, 2016. So when I started seeing people actually taking pictures of the shoes, it was a foreign thing to me
Mhm.
because like I was so used to like just going out getting the sneaker,
Right.
buying it at the mall, and people like, oh, where'd you get those from? Or, oh, those are nice, bro. It was never like, so when I seen people posting it, like I knew it was a thing, but it was still just kind of like, why you taking pictures of your shoes? I had to get used to like, oh, this is what we do. We take pictures of our shoes, and this is how you showcase them. Because I was just used to kind of being on the ground and like going
Mhm.
to the mall and meeting with I've developed relationships with like district managers or place because I was
Right.
always in that store, like,
Yeah,
and
you
they're, oh,
had
what's
to.
up, man?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
So,
you had to.
mm-hmm. And now you kind of make those connections online. You post a collab, and all of a sudden, Sneaker Politics like your picture because it's a Sneaker Politics collab. It's like, oh, this is dope. But beforehand, it was kind of like you walk into Sneaker Politics and you buy that
Yep.
collab, or that's just how you did it. So when I first got online and I started seeing like Kicks on Fire and seeing people taking pictures of shoes, I was like, oh, this is a thing. This is we take pictures of our shoes. I like it.
Yeah. Hey man. It just depends on like where you started at. I
Mhm.
mean, because I remember being on like a Nike talk years ago,
Mhm.
like years ago, and it was just like, and we were such a small culture and community,
Mhm.
but now it's just like everybody's there, so it is what it is.
Uh-huh. People often forget that we got everyday lives. Everybody thinks that you live and breathe sneakers, and that's
Sneakers,
how you make your money.
man, I'm telling you, man,
I'm
like if
like, bro,
people
no, I
really
gotta.
right, I was like, hey, I got a big boy career. I'm trying to finish my masters. Like
Hey man, shout out
I
to
got a lot of
you.
stuff. I got a lot of stuff going on, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, that's the part. Again, that's one of the things about social media that we I feel like it's kind of like a bad thing, when I have people on, what you put out there, what you go viral for becomes your personality. That's that what you are, and people just kind of like get tunnel vision stuck on that and don't see you for like, oh man, nah, I'm married, I got kids, I
Yep.
do this, I got a career, I got a 9 to 5, I can't be
Yeah,
outside, there's a
bro.
project that I'm
Hey,
working on,
man.
so
Hey, man. You said a mouthful. Then it's so much I got going on in real life.
mhm.
It's like I ain't
Yeah.
got time, man. But yeah, I definitely feel
Yeah,
you.
for sure. I mean, I remember having an interaction with someone about Black Footwear Forum, and I really wanted to get out there. I really wanted to go, but at that time I was adding on to my house. My son was being born. I had just started a new job, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah, you
you
ain't got no
know,
time. Oh man,
yeah,
you
like
ain't got no
I'm
time.
like,
you
I love
ain't got no
sneakers,
time, bro. Hey,
but that my everyday life is what creates and fund my sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So that
yeah.
experience that you're trying to get me to experience, I can't experience it without the first part of my life. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, it didn't make sense for me to go, And most people kind of, there's no need for me to tell you that. Like if I say I can't go, it's because I can't go. It's not
Hey man.
because
Hey, bro. I'm tell you something. Man. I'm tell you something. I might be a little older than you. I'll be 39 this year.
uh
You don't owe nobody nothing. Like
I know.
you don't owe nobody nothing. Hey man, you out here doing your
Mhm.
thing. Are you
Mhm.
providing? You're building. You're establishing. You don't owe nobody nothing in this. Hey man, all this sneaky stuff. It's a nah. Like nah.
Yeah, nah.
No, it's not your nah. Don't stress that.
Yeah.
Don't over exert yourself. I have been there. Know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
almost drove myself crazy trying to do this and try to be this
Mhm.
and try to do all that. Like, nah, man, like
Yeah.
you be who you supposed to be to the people who matter to you,
Mhm.
bro. All the other stuff, don't even
That
worry about it.
exactly. Yeah, exactly, man. That's what I was I was talking to somebody. I'm just like, if I can't bring the interaction or the conversation to my dinner table, then I know it was not worth it. Like, so I can't if I can't picture myself. I'm sitting down. I'm like, oh yeah, I got into an argument with this guy about being outside. They're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. They're gonna be like, what
That's
do you
true.
mean? You know what I'm saying? So that's
That's
the way
true.
I like to view it. That's the way I like to view it when I'm on social media. Like if I can't bring this conversation outside of social media, or there's no way I can validate or justify it, it's not worth it. It's not worth the conversation. It's
No,
okay.
not at all.
You got it. You got it. We'll keep moving. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
I mean, but like I said, bro, you don't owe anybody any kind of
Hmm.
explanation. We all live in our own world. So and we just let it be. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're gonna think what they want to think regardless, and
Hmm.
you gonna think what you want to think. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hey man, it is what it is, man. We don't have to agree. You know what I mean, as long as we respect
Hmm.
each other, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as we talk about, real life problems, what's a lesson that sneakers have taught you that had nothing to do with sneakers?
Being a good person matters.
Mm, I like that.
Like
I like that.
a lot of the hard to find stuff that I found, the shoes found me. Like I
Mhm.
said, there's certain pairs that you know who they have. I mean, who owns that pair?
Mhm.
So I don't know, just being around certain people, it's like, hey man, like if you're just a good person, like regardless of you doing it just to get something out of it, like no, like be a good person because it's good to be a good person. Like I've always been like I don't have nothing to prove. I don't care
Mhm.
enough to talk down on somebody. I never judge
Mhm.
anybody. Like I'll treat a person with one pair of shoes literally the same as I'll treat a person with 1,000 pair of shoes. I mean,
For
because
sure.
in my mind, if they like a shoe a lot, they're a sneakerhead. Whether it's one pair or 1,000 pairs,
Mhm.
who am I to judge them on how many they have? I just have been more fortunate in my life to be no, not more fortunate. I have been blessed enough to be
Mhm.
able to buy more of something that I genuinely love, and I hope that
Mhm.
for them as well. So the biggest thing I've learned is it's important to be a good person because being a good person it builds genuine relationships. Not all this
Mhm.
of this give and take. It's like no, like I'm a genuinely good person, and I mean I
Mhm.
strive to be,
Mhm.
and I help when I can.
Yeah.
So that's been the biggest thing for me, and it's opened a lot
For
of doors
sure.
for me.
For sure. Yeah. Nah. That's again one of those things that that's not everybody's mindset. So you'll come across those people that are really there just for that give and take. It's
True.
not about being a good person. And again, that was one of the things that I had to really adjust to when it came to social media and networking and communicating, because I treated this like everyday life, so if I wouldn't say that to your face, I'm not going to say it here. Or if I wouldn't move that way in real life, I'm not going to move that way here. And
Man,
for
this is
some
the
people, this
internet.
is just, yeah, I
This
was just
is
going to
the
say
this
for
is the
some,
internet,
the
man.
internet.
And you gotta trust
Yeah.
me, man. Like I see
Mm-hmm.
comments, like again, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't like the things I like. So
Yeah.
I get the craziest of comments about, oh, that's
Mm-hmm.
whack or that's trash or daily, daily.
Yeah.
It's like it be on stuff I posted years ago, and they
Mm-hmm.
still got negative things to say. But
Yeah.
hey, man, it's not real. It's just social media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just look at it like that. Like that doesn't change anything about how I feel.
Yeah.
And if it did, do I
That.
really feel that way?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's just like, hey man, just be like, I'm always be me, 1000%,
Yeah,
always.
that's the best way to be about it. I had to realize that that hey, this is social media, and there are some people here that are not the person they are in real life. They create this whole persona, and this is who they are online, and this is who they is outside. And I just had to realize, all right, this is I had to separate the two. I had to separate the two, and all I can do is control what I control on my end, and whatever else is, I just adapt and adjust to that. But what do you hope that sneaker culture and just this space in general, what we're creating now, what do you hope for it to look like in 10 years?
A safe space.
Mm,
I want people to be able to come to this community and be accepted,
for sure.
not be as judged as it is now. Um,
Yeah.
it's always been my safe space. It's like, hey man,
Hmm.
when I'm frustrated or I had a long day at work or anything like that, I'll just come and come chill in the sneaker room, or you know what I mean? Like it's just
Hmm.
it's always been a safe space. And then like even man, like back in the day, man, we used to have like little meetups and stuff like that. Like, hey man, like it was all cool. It was no judgment. Nobody cared about who did what or nah, man. Like yo, let's just talk sneakers. Like
Hmm.
so, in the next 10 years, I would love for it to continue to grow and
Hmm.
continue to mean something to people, not just like, oh, it's cool. I'm gonna do it for a hot little minute. Like, nah, man, like actually mean something to people. I mean, it's like
Hmm.
as odd as it is, it's a real thing, and I feel like it's been oversaturated lately. Um,
Hmm.
and I just I would love for it to be like how it was when it used to be, or I would love for it to be how it used to be, like
Hmm.
smaller, more tight knit.
Hmm.
But like when everybody puts their hands into the pot,
It's
it
a little
it
crowded.
goes, yeah, like it just goes everywhere. But
For sure.
I don't know, man. Like I wish it would just be a safer place for people to be accepted in, instead of everybody being so judgmental about what somebody has or doesn't have.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, wishful thinking. I mean, I feel like we put the right people in the right places. We can that can be a real thing. But I feel like oftentimes we kind of propel people that again have that persona that they're this a good person or a genuine person, and then they get to the top and we realize, oh, you really weren't as genuine as we thought you were. I feel like it's so easy now to kind of be part of sneakers, as not in a good way. Like as you speak about it being a safe place and people can just, be part of it. I feel like, somebody can just walk in and be like, boom, I got Jordan 17, Jordan 15, Jordan 14s, and they can create this perspective and this persona like, hey, I've been collecting for 30 years, and really in
Hmm.
reality, they've really only been part of it for like a year or a year or two,
Yeah, like it happens. I mean, but at the same time, with time, you'll realize like, hey man, like, you can only fake it for so long.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I don't know, man. Like this stage, like you know who does what.
Yeah.
and they'll be able to produce everything they say. So I don't know. That only lasts for so long. That's just how I
Hmm.
see it. And then
No.
like, cool, if they do, then hey, like, it happens. Like I see it all the time, and when a new person comes and they get all the light.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't stop you from being great.
Nah, for sure, for sure. If you could provide a message for the people that are coming into this space right now, what would it be?
Honestly, man, just stay true to who you are. Like,
Hmm.
don't bend, don't fold. You can adjust in how you present your message,
Hmm.
but like, don't change the person who you are. That's been the biggest thing for me. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know. People follow me because of the stuff that I like, and that
Hmm.
I have a different kind of page. Like, I'm not out here posting like all the newest stuff all the time. Like, yeah, I buy it, but I
Hmm.
rarely post it. And I'm trying to get into actually posting a little bit of everything. But
Hmm.
I like what I like. Like, I'll keep posting 15s and 16s and 17s until I don't feel like posting anymore. But
Yeah.
that's just what I like. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah, for
I don't know. I
sure.
can't. Oh, you can't fake something. It's just like, cool. Like, I'll post this and it'll get 10 likes. But if I post what I like,
Hmm.
1,000 likes. So it's just like, there are people who think just like me,
Hmm.
and they
Yeah.
like you for a reason. So it's just like, don't try to impress the people who don't know you. Know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
still rock with the ones who rock with you.
Hmm. I like it. I like it. I like what as we get close to the end of the episode. I always like to ask a question that deals with legacy. And my question is, when it's all said and done, you step away from social media or whatever the case may be. What do you want 23 BC to stand for? What do you want it to represent?
I'm a person who just stayed true to himself. Um, that's a loaded question, man, because it's just more so like there's so many things that I want to do within this space, but
Mm-hmm.
um, I'm working on so many things
Hmm.
outside of sneakers. It's like, sneakers are just one big part of me,
Yeah.
but there's a whole nother lane that I'm just as passionate for, and it's just more so of a. It's like, yeah, like, this is great. I mean, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's really who I am. So like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I'm being a sneakerhead. It's just like, nah, like, this is me every day, like,
Mm-hmm.
literally every day. So it's like, okay, cool. It's not even a thing, but I would like my name to mean a lot of things, or like somebody who, like, hey man, like, he brought this to this space,
Mm-hmm.
or he showed me, like, hey man, like, it's cool to like the eye stuff, or like, I mean, I'm big into aviation and aerospace and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So it's more so of a, like, how can I tie that in into this as well? These are all things I've been
Mm-hmm.
working on for the past 2 or 3 years now. So I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what my legacy will be, but I know that I have a passion for something, and I don't think that that passion will ever change. So
Do you ever think you would be able to pivot or kind of incorporate these other avenues that you speak about that you're passionate about?
I'm trying. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like, I know I want to say, right after my best friend had passed away, um, I did a give back,
Mm-hmm.
to where we donated. It was 23 shoes, 23 book bags, and 23 computers, to kids who were in need or who parents couldn't
Mm-hmm.
afford it.
Yeah,
And I don't think I've ever had that much joy in the sneaker community ever. Like, to being able to see the videos of those kids
for sure.
who parents might not have been able to do that for them,
Mm-hmm.
and we were able, to do that, and I would love to continue to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like right now, like, I'm an aerospace engineer now, I'm finishing my master's in aviation aerospace sustainability, and hopefully after I get done my master's, I'll get my PhD. So it's more so like I'm literally all over the place. I mean, my son have an
Mm-hmm.
aviation book that is coming out. Hopefully, whenever we get some time to finish the book, like
Mm-hmm.
it's just so many things that I would love to incorporate with the sneaker
Mm-hmm.
stuff. It's just
Mm-hmm.
trying to find the right way to do it. I don't want to force anything. Like I learned my lesson
Mm-hmm.
with trying to just make things work. Like no, like some things just are not intended to work. Certain connections are not supposed to happen. So it's just like
Mm.
accept what the Lord is showing you. Like God
Yeah.
not opening that door. I mean that's a sign. Like if that door isn't open, that's just as big of a
Mm-hmm.
sign as him opening the door as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
you just not supposed to go through there right now. So it's
Yep.
just more so me trying to find my lane and what makes sense for me.
Mm-hmm.
And when that time arises, cool, I'll be ready. But I'm just trying to get things in order. I mean, it's so many things I want to do. I want to show kids my love for sneakers and like use that as a segue to like, all right, well, I'm in
Mm-hmm.
aerospace. Let me teach you something else now. Like, cool.
For
If
sure.
shoes got you in the door, I'm gonna tell you how to make money doing something great, and you'll love it. So I don't know, man. It's just a lot of things that I would love to do. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just trying to find the time to do it.
Yeah, nah, man.
I'm trying, man.
Time, I mean, that's why I always say, man, I shout out to the people that get on this pod and, take time out their day because time is one of those things you cannot get back. No matter how much money you make, time is one of those things, if you give it, you're giving it away. That's it. It's just not
For
coming
sure.
back. There's no, so like I'm always appreciative of people, that come and hop on this podcast, just like yourself. I always, that's like the first thing I say, like first and foremost, thank you for hopping on the pod, providing time because, um, like you said, man, there's a lot of things that people don't see beyond this that I'm doing, and probably wouldn't believe it. They'd be like, "How do you have the time to do this and edit this and do this?" And because I take one of my biggest pet peeves is wasting time. Like I hate when somebody wastes my time. It's like one of the most disrespectful things you can do to me. Like if you waste my time, I take that as disrespect because especially if you know me personally, like you know how much time I have and how limited it is, then it's like and you decide, to waste my time, like that's one of the biggest, slaps in the face that I can take from a person. So yeah, man. I'm excited to hear that there's other things that you're working on, man. Shout out to you, doing all that because that's not easy. Um, I've went back to school, working two jobs, and having kids, and still providing for a family and all that stuff. Like that's not an easy feat at
Nah,
all.
man, it comes with it, man. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it makes the best out of you.
Yeah, for sure. It
Like
makes
it
you
really
appreciate
shows you what you.
time.
Oh man, and it shows you what you're
Yeah.
made of. I mean,
Exactly,
because you're not just doing it for you.
exactly, and family doesn't wait. There is no schedule, there's no calendar invite for if the kid's gonna get sick or
Nah, not at
if,
all. Not
so
at all.
house repairs,
Not
you
at
know what I'm
all.
saying? Like there is no calendar invite.
Man,
So
not at all. Trust me, it ain't
you
one.
exactly, exactly. There's no scheduled release date. You know,
Mm-mm.
it happens when it happens, and
Nope.
you just gotta deal with it. You gotta roll with it, and you still got that paper that's due. You still have that post that's due
Yup.
on that Wednesday and all that stuff. So
Yup.
like
It always happen when you don't want it to happen. So it's just like
at the worst time
hey, you
possible.
gotta be ready, man. Be ready at all times.
Exactly. I like it, man. But as we close out the episode, man, what showcase shoe do you have for us?
Oh man. Yeah, so we'll talk about these. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
pulled these out in a minute and then be at the 15s are a little warm right now. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying? I thought I'd pull out the white and purple
Yeah, for sure,
East Bay
man.
15. I would
Mhm.
love to see more 15s come
Mhm.
out. And oddly enough, when these came out, I wasn't sure how much I would like them. I'm gonna be honest.
Mhm.
I was kind of on the fence when I heard they were doing something. I heard some behind the scenes like, "Hey
Mhm.
man, we better change some stuff up." I'm just like, no, don't.
Why change it?
Why change the shoe? Like,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
do it. Like, just give it to
Mhm.
me how I was before. But in
Mhm.
hand, I can honestly say I like these a lot. I mean, a lot. Not to say I
Mhm.
like it more than the original
Mhm.
15, but I do like it a lot. So
Mhm.
I'm just happy that these did well.
Mhm.
They sold out pretty fast in a lot of places. I had to like wait until certain sites reloaded or
Mhm.
updated their payers and stuff like that. I did get them at
Mhm.
retail, thank God, because I haven't been like paying resale. I haven't paid resale in years. I'm not doing that. Um, nah, but it's just like these did well, and it gave me hope that the brand will continue to tap into those uncharted waters because there is
Mhm.
a lot of potential there. Like all of this untapped market, or just give people the opportunity to say if I like it, if I don't like it.
Mhm.
If all they have is photos, then like, hey, man, how can they say they like it in hand?
Mhm.
So it's just
For sure.
like, yeah, like this is cool to have, but it's just like not too many people have ever even seen one, let alone held one. So it's just like give people the
Oh,
opportunity to say that, all right, oh, man, these are cool in hand. I'll buy them or I'll pass. So it's
yeah.
just like, yeah, the
What was some
15.
what were some of the things that they changed on this newest release for the 15?
So, so the good thing that they changed
Mhm.
is the cushion and the padding. Now, that part that needed to be changed. So hey, these are way more
Mhm.
comfortable. I
Mhm.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was like, man, like these they kind of hurt. These are comfortable.
I
So
like it.
that alone sold me.
Mhm.
I thought I would hate the fact that they changed the tongue of the shoe,
Mhm.
but it's cool. And it actually makes it a little easier to put on, in my opinion. Like for some reason, like
Oh
this
yeah.
tongue is hard to get on at times.
Man,
Yep.
this every time I
Yep.
put these on, I break a
y-
sweat. So
Yeah, man. Yeah. So like this is super tight, but
Mhm.
this fits good
Mhm.
and it's loose where it needs to be loose.
Mhm.
So I mean, hey man, again, man, I am impressed. I love these a lot. Of the quality of the materials. I mean, they did really good. And I asked a lot of people who are in the know about
Mhm.
these, but they
Mhm.
wouldn't tell me nothing. It's just like I saw when everybody else saw, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I was like, wait a minute. And then like me at 15, like I had to get it regardless. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
regardless. And then having it
Uh,
in hand,
mhm.
love. I
I like
absolutely
that.
love these. So
I like
I'm
that.
still hoping for the OG silhouette to come back, but I would not
Mhm.
mind a few colors like this. So
Mhm.
I don't know. We'll see.
I like it. I like it, man. A lot of people, like to do that little spin on, Snickers being dead and not being fun right now. But me personally, man, I feel like right now is such a special moment for sneakers, man. As you said, we're going into those uncharted areas, or we're seeing shoes released after 14, and again,
Hmm.
like. As I said, the only reason why I have that's the only 15 in my collection is because that's the only 15 we've seen in years.
Yeah.
So like it's not because I don't like them. It's just because that's just been one of the releases, and I didn't do the reach back. I just recently start doing the reach back and reaching back for sneakers.
Mm.
Um, and we're seeing the Maros, we're seeing the new Ben series, we're seeing Do the Right Thing threes, we're seeing the Reimagine series. There's so many special things that's going on in sneakers. I definitely feel like 10 years from now we're gonna look back at what we're going through right now and be like, yo, that had to be one of the best eras for sneakers because we're seeing the re-release of sneakers that we haven't seen in years. You know,
Yeah.
we're seeing the Cherry 12s that we had, that was the first time in like 13, 14 years. And, we usually have our increment of 10 years. That's, that's,
Yeah.
that's our, you know,
Yeah. I don't think sneakers is dead, man. It's just
yeah,
oversaturated.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, man.
and if people complaining about, oh, is not selling out, well, good. Like, give the opportunity for those people to be able to buy the shoes. Because at one point in time, like I said, I was that
Mm-hmm.
kid who had to wait until that shoe got on the sales rack.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for my grandma to be able to get it for me.
I
And I'm
like it.
just, hey, I'm just being, I'm not saying I came
Mm-hmm.
from this and I'm all high and mighty. Like, no,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of stuff that I love, I had to work for
Mm-hmm.
to get. So it meant more to me then. So
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it now that I'm able to be able to do this. But I came from very humble beginnings, very humble
Yeah.
beginnings. So I like the fact that a lot of these releases are sitting so that
Mm-hmm.
these kids whose parents who might not have it, now that they can get their kids something they want. And I think that's a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful thing. And anybody who feels different is a clown to me because I don't care if it sells out or not. It's a lot of things that sell out that I wish I could have got. I don't care who has it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how many people have it. If I want the shoe, I want the shoe. So that doesn't bother me at all. And I think it needs to continue because I want kids to be able to go into the store, not have to break their own backs or their parents' backs on their hard earned
Mm-hmm.
money just to buy a pair of sneakers.
Yeah, for sure, man. I love I had kind of picked up the nickname Clarence Rack Flex because I love to steal, man. I love being able to grab a pair that I've been wanting for years or whatever the case may be and getting it for under retail. Like I said, I just got the coffee drop foams and shadow backboard ones all both under 250 like together from a retail spot. Like
Hey
I'm
man,
not
that's
mad. I'm
nah
loving
man,
this.
why would you be mad, man? Like that's the point of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's
Yeah,
like that's
like
what makes this special. Like I don't
mhm,
have to wear a new release to feel happy. Like I'll go back and grab something that I missed a year
mhm,
ago, grab it for half the price and wear it like it
mhm.
just came out tomorrow. And
And
then
like
I
it
might
just
buy
can't.
it and wait for another a year, you know, what I mean, just to wear it, but it's
Uh-huh.
just whenever I feel like putting
Mhm,
that shoe on. So it's like there's no timetable to say when I have to wear a shoe or buy it
mhm.
by. Like, nah, man. Like, hey, man, if you can't wait, wait. Like, I know I waited for a lot of stuff. I'm not paying retail
Still
for that.
waiting.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, man, that thing gonna be on sale in 2 months. Like, I'm gonna just wait and I'll go grab it months later and like, all right, bet.
Mhm,
I save myself money. I save myself a headache. And now
mhm.
I could throw that in my Roth IRA. Like I ain't worried about y'all.
Hey, look, hey, look.
Hey,
Look, the real no man. I like that flex right there.
hey,
I like
hey,
that.
man.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, the 529 for the kids and all that, man. Hey,
been
I
had.
like it. I
You know what I'm
like it.
saying? Like
I like that, man.
for
For real.
real.
See that's the thing about it, man. The people that's really been doing it, like a lot of people see my collection and they're like, "Oh man, you gotta be rich. You gotta be." Nah, man. I'm smart with how I buy things. Like most of these shoes behind me, I got on sale or retail. Like I didn't buy my first pair that I bought on resale was 2020, and it was
Hmm.
because at that time sneakers were such a trend. It was I hadn't been in that moment of like I can't get these. Like
Yeah.
I can't make a call. I can't go here. I can't go to the mall. Like I seriously cannot get this pair, you know? So I'm like
Oh man, I know
all
that
I got
feeling, man.
is
Yeah, I know
yeah,
that
all I
feeling.
got is resale. So that's
Hey.
when I really started buying like resale was then. But before that, like I like to laminate and keep my receipts because because there's a lot of stores that I've bought from that no longer exist. And I
Hmm.
also like to look back, and see shoes that are going for $2,000, $3,000, and I'm like, I got those for $69.99. Because when they release, nobody wanted them. But that leads me into my showcase shoe, and of course, like I said, I like to tie into the episode. So again, I don't have an Air Jordan 17. This is an Air Jordan 17 Plus. If you know,
Love
you know.
those.
Exactly. I got these from Kicks USA, which is not around no
Yep.
more. I
Yeah, they're
got these
gone.
for
Yep.
$100. $100. And we know when these released, this was premium pricing. Like I
Yep.
think these released, I think retail was like $225 or $250.
Something like that.
And
Yeah.
and at that time we hadn't seen those prices. Like that was a big deal. You see something you like, and a lot of people like, I'm not paying 225, 250 for something after 14. And then you got the plus on it. They added the
Yeah.
plus, like Air Jordan 17 plus. Everybody viewed it as like a Team Jordan but yeah, this is the Air Jordan 17 plus in that Bulls colorway, and we got the cross scales. You can see that's just that age that I gotta love. I gotta put some what they call it Got to put a little shine on there. I got to give it a little bit of lotion. It's not got ashy, just from Asian. But I've always been a fan of stuff after 14. Again, like having it, I knew nobody was going to have these. I knew nobody was going to pull up with these when on a Saturday after the release date because there was something that released this week that people got and they didn't get these,
Right.
or I wait for these to go on sale and got them, and they're like, oh, when are those released? People weren't paying attention because there was other releases that kind of that
True.
got pushed out better than these, just because they're retro that people were used to. But that's my showcase shoe, the Air Jordan 17 Plus. I had to pour that out. Having you on the pod, I had to pour that out. I didn't have an Air Jordan 17.
Nah, you
And
good,
then
man. You
the
good.
17 that we just the 17s that we just seen release, I'm not paying $600 or $700 for. I can't do it because I know I was around when the 17s released to know that like people weren't paying $700 for those 17s when they released.
Nah, man.
So
A lot of them went on
I
sale.
can't. Yeah, so I can't do it. I just feel like it's just not what I do. I can't do it. I other pairs that I've seen that I know went on sale, like the Mocha threes. I've been wanting the Mocha threes for years. And we've seen them re-release like somewhere around 2020, and I remember them releasing before, and they were nothing. There was like, I remember going to Jim and Jazz and it was like $69.99, and it was one of those things. I'm like, oh, I get them. Ain't nobody want them. I get them, and then they were gone, and then I don't know what happened, but brown was the color for 2020.
Yeah.
So we seen Mocha 3. Yeah, brown was Earth Tones
Oh, man.
So you seen the Mochas shoot up, you seen the Linen 4s shoot up, you seen the Mocha 3s, Mocha 1s, anything close to brown, around the color wheel of brown was just like, that's it. It went to the moon. So I've been, still shopping around for those Mocha 3s, and I just, I cannot pay over retail for that pair. So that's just one of those personal things. But
I
man,
agree.
I appreciate you hopping on. I appreciate you, taking time out your day, hopping on the pod to talk sneakers and much more. Any closing remarks for the listeners out there?
Nah, man. I just want to say thank you for the opportunity. I try to do these when I can. I know I owe a lot of people some sit downs.
Yeah.
My apologies to all. I'm trying to get my life together. But
Yeah.
nah, man, I want everybody just do what you love, man. Like don't pay attention to all the the outside noise. Do what you love. Um and then another thing, to anybody listening, man, if you've dealt with anything or any crazy thoughts, or you're just trying to find a way, go get some help. Mental health is real. And I
Mental health
think
is
us
real.
as men, especially black men, we don't
Talk about
take
it. Talk
the
about it.
opportunity to have these conversations with people who can help us. I know there's been times in my life that I felt like I didn't have anybody to turn to. I felt like I didn't have anybody to talk to. So I reached out and I got help. And therapy changed my life. So to anybody who feel like they're alone or they're struggling or just find you some help. It's not meant for you to carry the world on your shoulders, no matter how much pressure or how much weight people put on you. God did not intend us to bear the weight of the world on our shoulders. So take the time, reach out to somebody. There's a lot of information out there now as well. Reach out
A lot of
and go get
resources and
some
stuff,
help,
for
man.
sure.
Like, I don't care who it is. I'm not ashamed to say that therapy helped me. Therapy saved my life. I lost very close friends who I felt like if they were able to get the help they needed, they still be here today. So every chance I get, I try to tell, like, hey, if you need help is out there for you. Just be willing to go get it.
Yeah, for sure, man. I know I said we were closing out the episode, but those one of the things that you kind of hold off in it because those conversations need to be had. We've talked about real life, throughout the episode, and family and new jobs and houses and making those things. You often forget yourself. I feel like you kind of put everything else first, and you kind of forget your own taking care of yourself. That's that self-care. You can't take care of nobody else before you take care of yourself.
Amen to that.
And that was something that I heard that I had to learn, having kids of my own. Like I cannot provide for anybody else until I take care of myself. Till I get myself in the right place. And like you said, man, yeah, definitely get the help. There's so many resources out there. And if you don't, feel comfortable getting help, or find that person. If there's a
True.
person that is willing to talk to you.
True.
I won't share their name, but there is a trauma buddy that I have out there that we speak, and we express our traumas, and we have those conversations, and it's like just a safe place to just get those things off your chest. I've spoken before, like, as a child, we don't really realize how those moments are molding us as an adult.
Very true.
We are taking care of that child every day through life. Every day we do things. These shoes are all a testament to that young person that we were. Those
That's true.
That experience.
That's true.
Those experience. We think we often we don't think about it, but the person that you are today is just that person that you wish that was there for you as a child. It's important to nurture that. That child is still there. Whatever you missed out on, whatever you feel you missed out on, it's still there. It still wants to be nourished. It still wants to, receive that love. So, like you said, man, definitely get that help. Reach out to someone. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Because we're in a time where stuff like that is at an all-time high.
Very true.
And it doesn't even have to be that. It could be other avenues. There's other avenues of things that happen due to not taking care of your mental health, not talking about it. It doesn't always end that way. There's other things that could lead to, just a down spiral within your life. So, yeah, mental health is definitely real. But guys, that's where we're going to end it at. Love, peace, and sneakers.
Appreciate you.
Retro 7s, retro 3s, metallic silver, retro 11 sitting on freeze. They got soul. Yeah. Soul brothers.